Last time on D&D, you guys fought off against Eeyore in his true form. And you were victorious, only losing half of your party during that encounter. How do you feel?
I mean, technically, none of us actually.
Like I kept my promise to Eeyore.
I want to kick the bag.
It's already in dust.
It's
I
been
want to kick
fireballed it.
the dust.
The first thing I told him was that I was going to kill him.
How do you feel, Royal?
Wonderful.
All right.
I have no personal attachment to said bag.
You guys, as Hunter approacheth the pile of dust in the plain of dusty sand.
Is the sand glassed where he threw the fireball?
No, actually, it is not. As Hunter approaches the pile of dust to try and kick it, a large beam of light erupts out of the ground, and there is now a huge stone chair and what appears to be an elderly man with a long, several foot long gray beard with a small glass of what you could only assume to be some kind of alcohol in it. And he is looking down from his chair at the party, and he swirls the liquid around in his cup.
Can I have some?
You're the next opponent.
Please no. If a man shows up in a beam of light sitting on a chair, we can't handle him. All right, we
I
can't.
mean, we're in the arena.
I could really use a drink.
Hold on. Oh, okay, there it is. Lad! Yeah. Mom called you. He looks down at you, Quack, and he snaps his fingers, and you have a glass equivalent size as his now grasp between your hands. And it's more like the cup is about a gallon.
Whoa! Immediately take a big drink.
Make a Constitution saving throw with double disadvantage.
Is that including my proficiency with Constitution and my resistance to poison?
That's with your resistance to poison, but not your proficiency. So just take.
Oh, just regular disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
My God.
I got a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh no!
Well, that's the nat 1 then.
All right.
Your soul leaves your body.
Well, you immediately feel your face start to melt, and he snaps his fingers again, and you lose the glass of alcohol, and your face is fixed.
Aww.
Ah. Oh, it was worth a try.
Will acid resistant help this fucking drink? Like, Jesus.
kind of want to test my immunity,
Well, if you're
but not.
immune to poison, you just aren't allowed to get. The alcohol just doesn't work. As
Mhm.
far as
It also depends because certain things bypass immunities and resistances. So
that is fair.
It sounds like this drink is one of them.
I mean, I have one of the things that somewhat does it. It's not a full bypass, but it lessens it.
the he scans your party visibly with his eyes, and he
I'm
locks
still just sitting.
he locks his eyes on Zinfeel. I don't quite think that your crime quite fits you being here.
I mean, I agree.
But did you enjoy the fight?
I'm
Mob,
always willing to vanquish evil. And there was a certain thrill to it, yes.
I thought it was my friend.
Oh, your friend thought you were his property.
He ate me and my house.
Really?
I'm just looking
News
at
to me.
Fenwick, just confused and bewildered.
You know that circle that appeared around oh shit, what's the name of it?
Lon,
Milan? That's the same circle
No.
that went around my house.
different.
What happened to Milan?
It's gone.
Different character. Back.
Different what?
He's
Yeah.
not the same character anymore. Remember? This character
Yeah,
won't
no.
know about Milan.
I know, I'm talking about the
And he's talking to me. You're the god.
I'm talking to the god.
He ate you and you still didn't know he was evil? He ate your
I
house?
thought
You
I just
still
got
don't know?
teleported to another realm.
He's not the smartest, okay? He just put them together.
Oh, he was the manifestation of a god. So, it
Oh, which god?
Does that mean we get to add Godslayer to our titles?
He was already dead, so no, I don't think that's how that works, sir.
So
Oh,
would he technically would have been an undead god?
Well, gods
Or
don't necessarily die. They kind of enter
Oh.
a semi-dormant state,
so
and they can be revived.
we will keep him here as he inevitably returns over and over. But we do appreciate you finding him for us.
How the hell did he get to the mortal plane anyway?
Yeah. He swirls his now empty cup, and you can see it magically refill.
I fucking need one of those.
you need one. I need one.
That's why we need one, so you can keep it.
I believe I've seen a person named Strain. I believe I've seen a person named Strange do that for another guy that I can't quite put a name to, but I believe he typically wields a hammer.
No. As I do feel you are entitled to some answers, thus me being here, there are some answers I cannot or and will not. That is one of them.
Did he kill my master?
Yes.
Fucking bastard.
Is my wife alive?
She is. So are the children.
Good, good.
How is my hometown?
Currently being ravaged without you.
And when can I go back?
We will discuss that further into this conversation, but soon.
All right.
I don't think these are the questions he was expecting us to ask.
I mean, I'm a third party. I mean, the whole Eeyore thing.
Well, even mine. I think he was expecting us to ask questions about, like, what's going on with Eeyore, Imperial.
I don't
I
fuck
mean,
about
my
Eeyore at
character
this point. I want
doesn't.
to burn him again.
My character doesn't know Tyrael, as far as I know. So
If it makes you feel any better, he was weaker in this realm than he was in the material plane.
I did notice that he was capable of far more than he was making use of in the fight here.
We kept him on as much of a leash as we could, and we learned a great many things dealing.
I'm disappointed I lost all the things I had in him now.
It kind of clicks in my head. It was like, wait, did you kill my elemental?
So what are these guys doing here?
We don't even know yet. I guess we should. Why are we here?
Ah, there's a
Probably
question.
the question.
There's a
Probably the
question
you
I was expecting.
I forgot why we were. I'm so pissed off about the bag that I forgot why we were even sent here.
There was a god that wanted to play a joke upon your friend's allies. And, it went terribly wrong, and you, as his team, were blamed for the poor joke.
We weren't even near him to stop it.
I was. What? What was the joke? Can we at least know?
He was given certain items that would force him to cast spells, and he did indeed cast one of those spells, but what he requested for with that spell far exceeded the expectations of the god playing the prank.
Did
Causing...
he get punished for it?
I sure did.
You watched.
No, I'm
No, I
talking
think
about
he
the
means the
god.
god.
Did the god get
Oh.
punished for this shit? Because it's his fault originally.
She did not get punished.
Oh, it's a she.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's Loth.
So it's Loth.
I'm not at liberty to divulge
okay.
which one.
We already know they have a history. It all
Wink
makes sense.
once if it is.
We already know. She
He
already had it out for him.
takes he downs the cup and he swirls it again and it refills. Oh, well, you see, I'm here as a mediator and the chosen judge for you and your part. Now, there's supposed to be one more trial that you must complete. But I must ask. And he snaps his fingers, and Zally's appears in front of you all.
Oh, look, he's back from disintegration.
How am I supposed to RP this?
Good luck, buddy.
You're just playing as two characters right now.
And it gets dropped on you. Good luck.
Yep.
Zally's, Zally's.
Yes.
Do you feel that justice for your crime has brought, or do you feel that you have repented?
I can't say I've repented because my desire still remains the same, but I can't say it's been an even justice that's been played out. For
Zenville,
one, I am willing to go and pay the price like I have. However, my party should not be included, and the one that planted the prank or trap should also face a price.
oh, the crime was the request itself, not necessarily the prank. Now, I do not get to decide whether or not you committed a crime or not. I am here to decide whether you have repented. Does that make sense?
If desiring better for people that does so much for me as they have is a crime, I probably shall not accept any kind of repentance for myself.
Would you accept being made a tool of your God's divine will? Or would you like to remain as what you are?
A tomb, like a book?
I think he said a tool.
A tool?
Yeah.
Uh,
Isn't he
hmm.
already part of the 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 orb?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
That one's tough.
I thought
I
you were
mean,
already a part of the orb,
obviously,
so
I think he'd still want to remain himself, but also kind of adhere to what the deity would need.
I mean, the whole thing of Savra's faith also was people would pray that he would inhabit some of their objects. So, like, being a use of an object of the deity would be like an even higher point for their faith. No,
Mm,
like that's a
I
whole
wouldn't
next
say that
level.
I wouldn't really say he'd go that far.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Like,
faith
he'd
based.
still want, like, anonymity, like, to make his own decisions and everything. So I guess it depends
oh, you
on,
you mean
like, the
autonomy?
circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
autonomy. Yeah, there we go.
I'm like anonymity. That's you would already be very anonymous as just a normal item now, as an item.
Uh, yeah, mix the two words up.
Am I the only one hoping we get another divine feat?
No. I'm partly curious. Do you know those purple flames that were like I don't know what they're called, but like when we first directly met my god in his throne room or their throne room, there was purple things of fire. I'm partly curious if I were to ask for one to be that fire and another to be regular or normal fire, and use the individual flames to make s'mores if there would be any difference in taste.
I
mean,
mean, the purple
you,
flame tends to be soul burning fire, so I don't know if that really even do any heat relation.
I believe that there's like a or a metal test you can go and just do to turn
That's
the
what you
fire
think.
colors.
That's what you think until the s'mores start screaming.
Yeah.
Right? Start screaming, help! Don't burn me.
I'm pretty sure that tactic is also using this as an opportunity for me to decide which character I want to keep using too.
I feel like if you want to keep using your character, we're definitely going through another trial. That's repentance.
Well, he said that there is another trial regardless,
Well, he kind of
but
gave the
yeah.
if but scenario.
Yeah,
We've summoned
he's.
you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a. There's supposed to be another trial, but first we need to do this to see. Or there's
He might be able
supposed to
to
be.
waive the trial, is what I'm thinking.
Possibly. I don't know. If it's another fight, I'll punch another dude.
Well,
I'm fucking almost dead.
hmm? Well, if nothing else, if I start playing Zelias again, he definitely would have one hell of a chip on his shoulder for the other deities.
Not that he didn't already have one.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't really view them as an issue. Like, they ignored him, he ignored them, went on his way. But the thing is because of how inactive they are, he actually values Lolth more than those other gods, especially now that they've gotten in his way. I'd say he borderline views the other deities in the trial as enemies. So if I do start playing with him again, there's going to be a
All right.
semi decent change to
I,
him.
I
Welcome back.
I heard the little one fall and hurt herself. So I had to go check.
Welcome back.
um.
Little
So
one is okay?
yep, little one's okay.
That's good.
Just a minor scrape on her knee. She's fine.
Livable.
Yep. So the
Mm,
the bean in front of you takes another swig.
I just keep eyeing his mug.
He takes another
Well,
swig, and he puts the cup down.
well, as far as the answer goes, I don't want to give up my autonomy, but I will still do it as Severus needs or requests.
Well, Davros needs someone who's as a tool as it was broken with your wish. But
What tool?
the eye, the orb.
the orb, however, one that you brought 2 iron during the
Mm.
it was stripped of its power, and you were used, at least temporarily, as its power source. But time works differently.
And why can't we just go and grab any old soul
It has
to
to
go
be
and use?
one that is about to cover.
Mm.
As Quack
Someone who's
begins to
supposed to one.
sneak towards the mug, the bean in front of you, just hands the mug to Quack.
You want to try again? Really? Your face melted the first time.
His
I think I could get another try.
his passive perception, Quack, is 35.
Hey, I'm getting close to God level. All right.
It's an avatar,
Uh,
okay? It's not the
I'll
same
take it.
thing.
I will take it, sir. Avatar of a god, passive perception? Yes,
Is it-
please.
Is it the same saving throw?
Considering that, okay, a lot less in the class because you have the remnant, right? It's still
Yeah.
about a cup for you, but it's not like a mug.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the same saving throw.
Let's go. Nat one again, shall we?
Do we know what
23.
the
All right, with a 23, he's going to let you experience this. Oh, thank you.
Nope, somebody got a drink.
Thank you, sweetie. So you succeeded, Quack. You only take 3 points of exhaustion. You are drunk. And you are immediately knocked prone.
I start making sand angels and giggling.
So that's with a success.
Can you fix him, or do you want to just leave him? It might be better to leave him right now, to be honest with you.
I'm going to let him enjoy existing for a minute.
do I know
Whee!
what the orb is for, or what it like does?
It is to protect the followers of Sab, which is why it projected a shield over the city. They are few and far between, but there is enough belief in the city to activate its protective powers.
I've got a
Hmm.
question.
Go ahead and ask your question, Doyle.
I saw a purple fire at a point. I have no idea why it was purple, but for whatever reason, I got this thought that there might be a difference in taste if s'mores are made with that fire compared to regular fire. So I was curious if I can have the stuff for s'mores and regular fire and a small thing of that purple fire.
It will just make you a small that would use that fire. And he snaps his fingers, and you have a s'more in your hand.
I need to eat the s'more.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw.
I'm just so good at wisdom saving throws. Or wait, no, wisdom's actually.
Is the
better.
party gonna get wiped because of their own insanity?
Hold on, I don't know yet.
I have proficiency in wisdom.
Okay, yeah, you can use it. You're not at disadvantage, so go ahead.
I'm glad I can use. What the fuck?
6. Okay, that with your wisdom saving, you are immediately insane. Let me figure out what kind of insanity you got because I wasn't
This is a
prepared for
pretty
this
big
quite
list.
Apparently, I got a critical fail on the Constitution saving throw. What the? I'm not using D&D Beyond no more.
yet.
Dude, I stopped for a long time. I don't trust the site. Their dice are cursed, I swear to God.
Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Also, while the god was drinking, so was I. But I'm not worry about.
It's
Royal.
okay.
Oh, great. Royal, you immediately want to unalive yourself.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm like in another world right now.
Jesus
I'd try to
Christ.
stop that.
He snaps his fingers before you get to try, and the insanity goes away. It tastes like lavender mixed with feces.
That is
What?
actually disgusting.
I just look at the guy. I am so sorry for this. This is definitely not what you signed up for.
Now, make your
I'm not.
Constitution saving. Did you make your Constitution saving throw?
He did.
Yes.
Okay,
crit
I
fail.
didn't see it.
It was a critical fail.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
That's why he doesn't want to use D&D Beyond no more.
Yep.
I got a 1, a 3, and then a 1.
Okay,
Can I
You-
roll with my actual dice?
yeah, I will let you roll your actual dice for your Constitution saving throw.
I got a 17.
That's significantly better.
That is significantly better. Instead of dying instantly, like you would have, you burst into flame, and he snaps his fingers again, but not before you feel the most unbearable, excruciating pain that you ever felt in your life, and you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh, I hope Weebly is still alive. I need him to re-enchant my
Well-
cutlass. I actually say
Well-
this out loud.
If nothing else, you guys are doing a very good job at convincing me to just give my soul over to the artifact.
Dude, do it. It'd be safer at this point. I don't know what I can do for these guys anymore.
You know,
Go,
I nudge the mug towards curator. Here, have some.
It's empty. I'm gonna hand it back to the god.
curator. Do you
Yes.
have any absurd requests? Or I finally make judgment.
Can you fix them, please?
Yes. He snaps both of his fingers, and you are both back to full health and normal.
Oh,
As much as
but-
I'd love for him to stay drunk, I don't want him to look like that while drunk.
And Sally's, you and your party are to save Zenfield's town. That is your final trial. If you want pain or loss. Favres has no shortage of followers now that are willing to give anything to further his existence. Zenfield,
Mm.
as your final penance, you must watch as this party that you do not know tries to save your town. You have no control over.
I just look forlornly
Why
into
do I
the
have to
mug.
rely on them? I can just go and do it. I've already paid for an exorbitant price for what I was apparently sent here for.
I am here to judge. I am not here to decide whether you committed a crime or not. That was already decided without me.
And if I intervene,
You will
what
be
then?
here. You and Zalais can switch places, but Zalais would have to say that he is willing to give up, so you can join in defending your. But then
Depends who
Zalais
you were having more fun playing, I guess.
would have to repent in another way, own, without the help of party.
I mean, that's kind of what Zelly's that's one of the points he was making, is that it should have been his crime alone.
I am well aware of this. This is just how the characters are interacting at the moment.
I mean, both Zenville and Zellize, I think, would be aligned on this one.
Okay.
So
They'd switch places, is
Z-
what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Are you just
Zellize would be
basically
fine
telling?
with, huh?
Are you basically just telling me because you don't know how to role play it out?
I mean, it would be kind of me talking to myself.
It would be.
Hey, don't knock it. I've
Okay.
done that quite a lot, but to be
Go
fair,
look
that was
in the
through text.
mirror. Go look in the mirror, talk it out, and come back.
Okay. So
But
basically, what you're
there
saying
would
is
be there would be an issue though, because it would the party would still be paying for the crime, and Zellize would there would be no reason for Zellize to go and repent on his own when the party is off going and apparently having another trial.
so everyone
So
must go through a trial, and he's saying is basically Zally's would be not participating in the trial, so he would have to go through another one himself. Zinfiel's trial at this point would be having to watch someone else
that
save his town while he remained helpless.
that would be torture for him.
Exactly.
Honestly, just think which character you're enjoying playing more, and come up with an excuse to play that character.
I
Because it sounds like this could very easily go either way.
enjoy playing Zellize, but as far as the characters go, I'd be playing Zenfiel.
Okay.
So I will be, or I'll have them switch, because I don't want to
I
talk to myself.
Oh.
I okay. I actually planned for this. So me and you, Kazi, have a private session throughout the week. And you get to figure out what happened to your friends.
I guess I do actually
Ooh.
have a legitimate request other than fixing my
do-
party's fuck ups.
I do want to mention that I am busy Sunday,
Okay.
so it would have to be tomorrow
I am busy tomorrow, so it will have to be some other time.
during the week.
Yep.
So
I'm
So wait, I'm
helping
confused. Who is going to help with the town saving?
Zenfiel.
Zenfiel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Though I haven't really been able to sink into like how he plays, so my opinion could change. But I very much did like playing Zellize.
Okay. So, Zenfiel will be joining the party to save his town, and I already have the lies personal thing worked out. So works perfectly for me. It usually doesn't, so I'm pretty excited. But all right,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
curator, one final request.
I don't know if you. Oh, you're a god. I'm not going to question what you can and can't do. This ring used to be a ring of regeneration. Can you fix that?
It is part of the repentance for Everspeen. Don't know.
Okay. Can you give me time to re-enchant some equipment then?
Time works differently here, and we'll have. It will feel as though a day has passed for you all to prepare, though it will be mere moments in the material plane.
That works. I couldn't do anything in the jail. It kind of paralyzed me trying to fix things.
I think I could actually use.
Wait, so we have a day to prepare, or each day will just be a few moments?
You have a day to prepare, which would just be mere moments in the material plane.
I don't know how much enchantments I can get done in a day. Actually, I think they changed it with their new their friggin' update.
I don't care which one you use. You can use the old system or the new system.
No, it force changed it. I didn't even get a fucking choice.
I am telling you as the DM, you can use either one that you choose.
I just have to see what the change was. That's
Okay.
all.
You know those s'mores? I
So
think I could.
go ahead.
Think I could actually weaponize those s'mores.
Well, that was a single bite. You still have 3/4 of the s'more still in your hands.
Wait, s'mores?
I'm still looking forlornly at the mug.
It's a singular one. I just said it in plural. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
How large is the s'more?
Normal size. You just took a bite out of it.
I'm gonna put it in my hat.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Okay. Put
Why did it
evil
do this?
purple fire s'more in your inventory as a custom item. I will know what the fuck that means.
S'more of death. There you go.
No, it
Purple
Because that's
people
exactly
eater.
what's going to happen if somebody eats that fucking thing.
so that's gonna be it for the session. You guys have a day to 24 hours to decide what you're going to do. You will be able to take a long rest. I will tell you what the experience gain you have accumulated so far. It will not be enough for a level up, though you may wish.
Fair enough.
So it's not going to be 25,000 experience?
No, it's not going to be 25,000 experience. It's going to be 15,600 experience
Still a good amount.
for everyone. That's not going to be split.
Oh,
Oh,
that's just a straight 15.6.
Yes, 15,000. What it works out
For
to
the
be.
for the 24 hours, can we get some extra experience if we spar one another?
I don't think we're going to get
No,
10k, Kazi.
Okay.
no. Um, Anyways, I know this was a shorter session. Thank you all for your patience, and I enjoyed it immensely. This was meant to be part of a longer thing, but you guys stuck it out fighting Eeyore for longer than expected, and this was going to be at the end of fight in its own section, or yada yada yada.
Mhm.
I expected a bunch of random ass questions.
I
It's just not what you got.
Yeah.
honestly, all my character really has to do is take the long rest and think about how any other booze is not going to be the same.
It really isn't. But
Well,
he didn't take the cup back from you.
I take it back from him and gave it to him. Because he tried to give me the cup, and I'm like, no, go back to the god.
Or I must have missed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whack, you have the cup regardless.
that refills.
You have to swish it like you're
Does my
swirling.
does my character put that
You
together?
you okay. Here's the thing with the cup. You are literally so dumb that you know that's how it works. This cup works in reverse. The lower your intelligence stat, the more likely you are to figure out how the cup works.
Oh, okay. What do I put that in? Magical refilling cup?
Does it refill with the same
Mhm.
liquid or one that the body can handle?
It refills with the user's tolerance.
Okay.
Okay,
Which is
that's fair.
virtually water at this point because he can't handle jack shit.
Oh, it guarantees
A
a
drunk state.
drunken state.
Okay, manage inventory.
All right.
Does this have a specific name to it?
God's shot glass.
I will say that I don't know how much you've heard from when I was talking earlier, Toxic, but Zelais definitely will have a bone to pick with the or a chip on his shoulder regarding the guides in the like quote unquote courtroom as well as the prankster
Okay.
god.
Well, the
So
prankster god was also the one proceeding over the judgment. And Zolais is the only one certain of who that is.
okay. Well,
And
he depending on who it is, and any of the other ones that hasn't interacted with him, he would borderline be seeing them as enemies. So
oh,
he yeah. If I
uh,
start playing him again, there's gonna be a bit of a change.
another change. I almost fucking forgot, but I was just reading over my notes. Eliza's race change.
Oh,
Um,
to what?
Eliza, your lower half is a spider.
Oof. You're an arachnid
Oh,
now?
oh.
Hmm. Did I
I've
just get
been wanting to
morphed
play.
into a upper or a quote unquote next tier form of drow? I forget what it's called, but they take on a more spider-like form.
Arachne is the normal.
No, it's not called that.
Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to do an Arachne or Lamia character in D&D specifically.
So did he like basically evolve?
He kind of like that, but like he's going to keep all of his racial way that they are, but you gain the ability of climb movement.
Oh, so I can fly. I can climb now.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I assume we don't get another special feat, at least not right now.
Let me double check my notes. Actually, you do gain a divine feat.
Ooh.
Oh, we get a feat?
Yeah, you you guys are gaining another divine feat. Thank you for letting me read through my notes. Quack.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure how I do this.
I
You
know
have to turn off
exact.
the feat restriction again.
Yep.
I know the exact one I want.
Okay.
Is it stupid resistance?
Shadow touched.
Oh, you're touched all right.
So, all right.
Oh
You
wait.
guys are
Oh,
getting.
no, I can get Warcaster otherwise. You can go.
I just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. You guys get a long rest. In a divine feat, you get to basically pick any feat that you want, regardless of the requirements. And Kazi is changed, and he gained climb equal to his movement speed. It also says, Kazi, you gain resistance against Loth's manipulation. And that is actually from Royal's deity.
Mm,
So she can't just take control of you anymore if she wanted to.
awesome.
Can I have more of these s'mores?
Hold on. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Holy shit. Okay, you just gotta roll anything but a nat 1. Because the god rolled the nat 1.
I got a 17 with my actual
Okay.
dice.
He-
Wait, that's also
all right, let me see how many s'mores he gives. 8.
yay. Nah. If you don't mind, could I also have what's
Dice mat.
no, but like I can do this.
Dice bag. Just write the dice bag / as a custom item.
Oh. But
Dice /
not for dice with this one in particular and for the S board.
Okay. You can have a pouch.
Like multiple small pouches and
Yeah, speak a little louder. I didn't hear you.
can I have like
Driders.
can I have like small pouches and gunpowder?
He gives you the pouches, but not the gunpowder.
Fuck you.
Yes, a drider.
Yeah, that's what you turned me into.
Yes, that is.
Gotta wonder.
And do not
Do I still keep? Huh?
do not
Go ahead.
forget to put that you are resistant to Loth. So if I forget, you have a reminder.
Resistance. I can't just set it as one of my defenses. Okay.
Actually, I know it's not gonna. It can't be. I can't train that in one day. But can you train to get Warcaster?
Yes.
Okay.
Most, a lot of that kind of stuff you can train for. But normally you have to find someone that also has that feat to learn
I do.
from. So,
Zelays has Warcaster
and
this literal entire time.
you can learn it from someone who has it.
Can you self-learn? It just takes longer?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm trying to end the session, so I'm gonna end the session. Thank you.
We're bloating your runtime. Don't worry.
Yes, it's all right. Thank you all so much for joining me. I actually had quite a lot of fun this session, despite us not really doing much. I enjoyed it. So thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I definitely did. And I will be happy to see you all next. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just one quick question before you run away.
Okay.
Ability score improvement is a feat.
Yes, you can take that.
I'm just curious because you're so limited with those.
Yes, you can.